Hey, what's up? I'm Kim Witte and I'm a professional makeup artist. I'm gonna show you how to turn into this really cool looking cat inspired by these fun ears. Let's begin.
Hey guys, long time no see. I felt compelled to do a makeup tutorial. So we're gonna start off with sealing our skin with MAC Fix Plus, then covering our eyebrows in water-soluble glue. And then I'm going to be using green body paint. This is just water-activated body paint by Wolf to create certain spots on the cat that I wanted to be green. They were inspired by the ears that I got at this convention, so I wanted it to be gray, black, white, and green. Mixing white and black together, I created a grayish tone that I wanted to be the mid-tone. Then with a slightly gray white, I'm going to go over my neck and my chin and then like the muzzle area. These are the parts that you want to go farther forward on the cat. Same with the eyes and the eyebrow area. Basically, I'm just looking at a picture of a tabby cat and then creating my own design for that face, but with green involved. Then with a darker gray, I'm going to be creating vertical stripes that are going to flow in the direction of the hair growth. This is just how I make fur all the time. I start with a mid-tone, then I do a dark tone, and then I'll do a light tone, and then I'll do a highlight, and then I'll go back in with a dark color again. You have to be a little more careful with the hair direction on the face just because it's more complex. And usually cats' faces have short hair on them, so it's more obvious if you mess up or the direction you're making the hair go in. Also, I apologize if I sound weird because I am currently sick and at home while I'm making this, but hey, I edited a video and I figured might as well like keep this train rolling, you know? I missed you guys. I've been creating art on all of my platforms. I still do YouTube shorts, but I haven't done a full makeup tutorial in a very long time. Now I'm doing the same process on the green fur with the mid-tone first, followed by a dark tone with strokes that follow the direction of the hair growth. You do have to get a little creative of which way the hair would grow on a human, because you know you're not a cat, but you can figure it out. Now I'm using a dark gray to go in the gray areas to create way more depth of the hair. Once you get to this dark of a color, you want to make sure you're using a thin brush because these last few layers is what's going to really read as hair, and hair itself isn't super thick like in width, so you want to make sure the top layers of fur you use a thin brush for to create the best realism possible. Going to create more depth in the green, this time with a lighter green. And then my arm stripes. At this point, I was feeling like I was an X-Men character of like the X of the fur shape, but also like, I don't know, it's given like radioactive mutant vibes, you know? Also, if you're curious what I've been up to, mainly been doing art fairs, face painting gigs. I started a movie FX warehouse job, which is the coolest thing ever. I'm painting my nose pink with a little bit of orange in it, and then I am using a thin brush and white to create the dimension on the muzzle, but also the direction of the hair growth. Same with my chin, and then the hair is going to go up towards my nose. Using a bigger brush on my neck, I'm creating the longer fur. And then around my eyes. I always leave my lips, nose, and eyes last whenever I do a design so I can rub my eyes, put contacts in without getting paint in them, rub my nose, and also consume food without destroying the makeup. Now with that black or really, really dark gray, I am creating all of the directional fur on the face. And then on the forehead, it goes up and outward. I will be painting on my hair later. Then over that again with a gray, just because my face was looking a lot darker than my body. And I wanted the cheekbone area to look more elevated and pop a little bit more. Gosh, I sound like a frog. Hello, it's me, and my voice has been super deep the last few days, but we're doing this anyway. Yeah. The nose we're gonna go over in tiny, tiny strokes. The hair on the bridges of the cat's noses up until their actual nose is really, really short. Filling in white on my eyelids too. This is when I'm going to be stopping soon to pop in contact lenses. So I'm gonna seal it all up with MAC Fix Plus. And I decided to add some stripes and spotting into the face to make the cat more interesting, which I'll be doing with white and then with black. I made the stripes and spotting semi-symmetrical. Cats' faces are pretty darn symmetrical, but they're not identical. They also have some pretty dramatic black around their eyes usually. I'm darkening the green on the nose. Whenever the hair gets close to the nose, it's usually way darker. Same with the inner eyebrows. And then I'm adding black designs to the forehead too, so it looks more complex. Adding some stripes to the neck and then the chest area too. At this point, I'm like, I look like a cool Marvel Jaguar or something. And where would a cat makeup be without giant floofs coming off of your face? So with like my Cheshire cat, I'm going to be using sheep's wool and Prozaid, which is a skin-safe adhesive to adhere the fuzzies to the side of my face. Ideally, I would keep this out of my hair entirely, which would be great if I had shaved this side of my face, but I didn't, so be aware of that. It's a bit sticky afterwards. But Prozaid you put down and you let it go clear, so it has to like almost dry before you stick stuff to it. But I have a mixture of light green, dark green, and black fur from sheep's wool that I have made my floofy little sideburns. Now I'm painting my hair. I have my hair just long enough that it can go into a little sumo ponytail in the back, and then I am painting over that to smooth the hair, but also to finish the illusion. I paint it with that mid-tone gray, go over it with black. I'm making sure the ears look good on the head. And then I will be adding more detail, specifically some white up into my hair, because later I decided to look a little weird. But in the muzzle, we have to create that division of separation in the middle. So I'm doing a little bit of gray, then I'll go back with black, and I'll be filling in my lower lip with black as well. Then filling in the edges back with white and rebuilding the fur that I had messed up by adding a little bit too much gray. Going over the green with a really, really light green, I needed to add more dimension to the fur. Then with a darker red, I am creating the shadowing on the nose. And then I'll be adding some white to that peachy pink color and going over that to create some highlights. Every nose needs a little bit of texture. Then adding white to the body just to add a little bit more difference. We needed some spots. All right, I added some cool contacts. These were from camoeyes.com. I don't know if they sell lenses anymore, but these weren't opened yet, so they're safe. Now I added white into my hair because I felt like it needed to match the face more. And then I'm covering my eyelids now because I have contacts in. So filling in around my eyes with a really light gray. I'm going to be creating a cat eye with eyeliner. So this is when it's pointed and the inner part gets a little thicker in the middle and then goes out in a dramatic point. But the point will turn into fuzzy lines. And then the eyeliner, I add little tiny hair effects to as well, because it's not actually eyeliner. They just happen to have natural eyeliner made out of dark fur usually. Yes, looking great. I'm about to put on the ears. I love this look. This looks so cool. Then I'm popping in my dental grade acrylic fang caps from Chaos Custom Fangs. And then I'm sealing my body with MAC Fix Plus, and then it's all done. I love this look. I love you guys. I'm gonna go drink some water now. Bye.
I am in love with this design. This is a design completely of my own brain, and it's so whimsical, and it's my company colors, so that makes me really happy. But I'm cute, I'm kind of creepy, I kind of look like a Marvel character, but oh god, I love this. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it, and a huge thank you to all of you who continue watching, commenting, subscribing. It means a lot. And a giant thank you to my Patreon producers. You guys have been so helpful, and I apologize that YouTube has kind of shifted out of my main streamline, but like, you guys are there backing me up all the time, and I really appreciate it. Mwah! I'll see you in the next video.